tags can be an incredibly useful thing for basically just organization and to-do lists. So I would strongly advise, if you're going to be using tags, this is one of the other reasons why you might want to use the desktop version of OneNote. So tags do exist and you can add tags in the cloud version, but the general use of finding them and trawling through is really built into the desktop version. I'm sure it's going to come soon to the cloud version, but it's not made it yet. So a tag is like a little note that you can put with things. So there's loads of different types of tags. I'm specifically going to focus this video on the to-do tag, but to be honest, phone numbers, all sorts. If you tag things as you go through your document as you're building it, it means you can very easily search for the tags regardless of where they're located. And there's quite a clever way of building a to-do list with these, because there is a to-do tag that's at the top because it is probably the most used. And what that would allow you to do is one of two things. So a lot of people would have a section or a page called to-do list. And every time they get a job, they might add it to my list. So I've got job 1, job 2, these are all things that need doing. But anybody that tries to manage a to-do list knows themselves that that can be quite difficult, because as you're working, you're regularly having to go, and it almost becomes its own task to keep your to-do list in control and correct. So the other option is, as you're going about your job, you don't make a to-do list, you just tag things with to-do. So if, for example, I'm in a meeting with Sally and I'm writing something down and she needs a job doing, so Sally explains job she needs doing. Then what I could do is I could highlight that, highlight any part of it, highlight a little bit, and I could click do at the top, and it's automatically added this box next to it. So if you imagine throughout your document, you've got these random boxes in certain places where jobs have cropped up that need doing. The software itself can pull those together for you. So all I need to do is click this Find Tags button, and you can see, look, it's got all my to-do tags organized for me. I can look at what section they're in. I can look at them by title, or just focus on them by tag. And it gets cleverer than that as well, because if you complete some of these jobs, then next time you do a find tag search, because it pulls them and you can see they're completed. So if this becomes quite an extensive list, you can tick this one box here, and then any completed jobs will disappear. So it does become quite manageable, and you're trying to, if you can get your head around doing this, because it's different from how most people work, you're actually cutting a job of creating a to-do list out if you just tag things when jobs happen. So you're almost getting the to-do list to manage itself. You've just got to tick things off when they're complete, and you can tick them off from in here as well. So you don't need to, and you can see, look, it's tick job 1 there. I don't need to try and find where they are to tick them off. I can just work within my to-do list here. So that's another option OneNote gives you to try and help you be organized. But even if you don't want to use it for a to-do list, the idea of tags can be quite useful for searching through your OneNote if it ends up becoming quite a big document, because some people's are huge. If you don't like any of these tags, you just click customize tags at the bottom and you can make your own tag, and you can pick a symbol and everything. So you can make your own tags if there's something you think you find useful for your job. But that's another way OneNote can help keep you organized.